Hi, welcome back. You joined me in my least watched video. We've gone too niche, we've took it too far. Next it'll be Sapphire and Steel box sets and model trains by Christmas. Though I do believe that all roads lead to model trains when it comes to arts and crafts. I'm kidding, of course. I'm sure many of you recognise this Zeroid from Terrahawks. That wonderful, bizarre, slightly terrifying 80s puppet show from a world of Gerry Anderson. And I'm just slapping on some matte grey primer, but not the matte grey I went to school with. This file was available on thingyverse, and they also had the cubes as well, which was pretty neat. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But for now, I just wanted to do a Zeroid and a stand. I printed it at 200% scale, so it's considerably bigger than as it was designed. But hey, I figure it'll look nicer on my desk that way. A little desk buddy. Could we put an Alexa inside it and program it with the voice of Windsor Davis? That'd be the dream. Nah, we're flying too close to the sun. But yeah, with that all primed grey, it's ready to start painting it for real. I did kind of forget to hit record as I started doing the eyes, filling in the background black, white for the balls of the eyes, and then a little red on top. I'm going to have to get back and tidy it up anyway, so for now, I think we're going to start by painting the entire grey area as a nice dark silver, which I mixed up myself, just using some lead voucher and a little bit of black, just to take it down a little bit. So I give that a nice, good coverage. Maybe a second coat when it's dry. But for now, I just want a nice dark base colour to build up off. And before I proceed with the metallics, I'm going to just add a little bit of orange into those stripes right there, as depicted in the show. It's certainly not screen accurate, but whoever designed this over on Thingyverse, I'll credit their name in the bit below. They've done an amazing job of it. But using a makeup sponge and some lead voucher, I then begin to build up some lighter shades of silver over that dark base coat we put down. Using the sponge will hopefully give a nice little blend. Might need a couple of layers, but building up and up and up, it should hopefully give a faux metallic effect. So once the lead voucher is all down, I will then switch to a brighter shade of silver, this one, from Vallejo, and do the exact same thing again, just building up some nice layers. Ideally having it a lot brighter towards the edges and the highlights, and then darker in the recesses, shown there and there. Eventually when that's done, it's just the tiny little details to finish it up. And it can sit on my desk forever until he falls off and breaks. Quick touch up on the eyes with a quick coat of white. He's looking pretty good so far. A bit more red to make the eyeballs really pop. Hey. Wait, one more thing. A little bit of redistributor armor. Retributor armor? I don't know. I'm too dyslexic. But give me a paintbrush and boy, can that boy paint. So there's some little gold strips going all around the ball. So I had that on with 2 little coats of gold, and we are done. Look at that. I'm so pleased with him. It was a big part of my childhood, and probably yours as well. So if you go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, I'll be super grateful. Help this small little channel grow. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and stroll on. That was a reference to the show. If you've got this far, you've probably seen the show and you understand the references and know Zelda, she looks scary, and yeah, cool. Cheers, thanks, bye.